You know that feeling you get when you look up at the stars and you feel that humbling sense of smallness that makes you excited about how unfathomably huge the universe is? This is the feeling I get when I think about the diversity of life that exists on this planet. Humans occupy just one tiny twig on one branch of the tree of life, which is far from complete. It's taken over 250 years to identify the 2.3 million species that we know about. But there are probably between 3 and 100 million species in total, so we have a long way to go. Biodiversity is in decline throughout the globe. Climate change, overexploitation, habitat degradation, pollution, these are all different versions of poor decision making. People and communities need biodiverse ecosystems in order to be healthy and to thrive. How can we make good decisions about biodiversity when we only know about a fraction of the life that exists? DNA barcoding can be part of the solution. While it's costly and time-consuming to sequence an entire genome, there are particular genes that are very good at distinguishing one species from another. Similar to how you can read a short code at the grocery store to identify an item, DNA barcoding uses a short sequence of DNA to identify species. It's not always perfect, but it can allow us to assess biodiversity more rapidly and in more detail than ever before possible. The technology has the potential to scale to a global biosurveillance system, which is exciting. But I think conservation and good decision making has to happen locally before it can happen globally. So what's most exciting to me about DNA barcoding is its potential to be accessible. Whereas traditionally it would take years of training and morphological taxonomy to be able to identify species precisely, the goal of DNA barcoding is for anyone to be able to identify any organism anytime. Wouldn't it be cool if communities, not just governments and academics, could collect and feel a sense of ownership for biodiversity information in the places they care about? That sense of place and identity that comes from more boots on the ground, more masks underwater, I think that's as important as good information when it comes to decision making. I see DNA barcoding as a tool for both, and I see science as a tool for serving communities. This is the vision of DNA barcoding that I'm excited about.